There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next week.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out two title contenders and you're making a claim, loud and violent.
He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground.
Oh, we're gonna go for it.
Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Driven down STO.
Able to avoid that punch.
Big boot. Oh my goodness.
Devastating hit from the chair.
Oh my God! And he's able to avoid that offense.
Ow, solid punch.
Seth dodges that attack.
Oh, wicked punch.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
And just targeting the midsection. And his ribs may be smarting as it seems his torso is the target du jour.
Single leg drop kick.
He's able to sidestep out of that. Oh, fought that off with the stiff elbow, man.
Oh, clothesline.
Rollins could be on the verge of seeing stars.
Legs caught.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire. Rollins steers clear of that.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
It's both. Redemption is just wreckage with better PR.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Bron Breakker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taken out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what this suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default?
He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
It's a long way up.
Final time, the last ride. My God, did you hear? I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good...
This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Bron Breakker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Bron Breakker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Bron Breakker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Y at 6 after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Bron Breakker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE champion has heard enough.
Bron Breakker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Ron, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Ron, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Bron Breakker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
I'm a nice man.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing. You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah. So you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all!
Well, you got your match. Bron Breakker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Hector's, and any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends, and you attacked me. Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, during those long months of rehab, when a lot of people were telling you to walk away, when you were starting to doubt yourself, who did you call? I wish I never would have picked up the phone. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
No. Every step brought me closer to this match. Even the ones I took over people like you.
Wow. I thought I knew you. I guess I never did. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Bron Breakker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You never supported me. Not once. You just waited for me to slip so you could feel justified. Well, guess what? I didn't slip. I climbed. And now, I'm standing on everything you tried to bury me under.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start, everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here, but here we are. Main event, WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway, but maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
The following is an Extreme Rules match, and it's for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Reinstated and ready, the former archetype looks to complete his comeback.
I spent a year watching this man throw away his reputation, his legacy to get here. He broke every rule, and now he's in a match where there aren't any. That doesn't sit right with me.
And yet, here he is. WrestleMania. Extreme Rules, title on the line. Maybe this is exactly where he's supposed to be.
He demanded the spotlight. We'll see what he does with it.
With Heyman in his corner, Bron Breakker steps in as a champion to be feared.
With all the talk about how much the archetype has improved and changed over the last year, there's not been nearly enough focus on how this man, Bron Breakker, just keeps getting better.
That's the Paul Heyman effect right there, man. Bron hasn't blinked once since he won the title, and I doubt he will start now, even in an Extreme Rules match here at WrestleMania.
With everything legal, Bron Breakker looks to become lethal here at WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Monster. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Bron Breakker.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
This man has broken protocol, trust, even locker rooms to get here. Now he's in the kind of match where that doesn't matter. Extreme rules.
The history books doesn't care how you got here. They only care who's wearing the title at the end.
And that is why this match is perfect for both of them. Bron earned it. The former archetype took it. Tonight, we find out which one gets to walk away with the prize.
Stepping out of the ring here.
What's Braun about to manufacture? Picture perfect Falcon Arrow.
Finds a counter for Breakker. Turns that in his favor.
Ooh.
Trapping the arms. Oh, what blows to the back of the neck.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Driving that knee deep into the enemy.
And he tosses him back in now.
Propped up in the corner now.
Scissors catch, sucker! And another.
We're here at WrestleMania where tonight's survival is the only strategy. Bang!
Kevin Owens has shown up at WrestleMania with receipts.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is he?
Owens in the ring.
Stops the kick. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
Showing he was one step ahead here.
What's Braun got in mind as he checks under the ring?
That show is going to cause extreme amounts of damage.
He wiggles out of the danger zone there.
Coming down hard for that shovel.
Breakker out for him there.
Shoulder tackle.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
I think I felt that one.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Evades the attack.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Right in the gut. Ouch.
Making his way to the top here.
Launching.
Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion. He's headed out to the ringside area. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Able to steal clear of danger there.
Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. And here we go, returning to the ring. time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done.
These men have stood toe-to-toe and gone blow for blow this entire match.
Yeah, I don't know how much more they possibly can have left.
Bron Breakker living up to his reputation as intensity personified.
Bron Breakker has his opponent lined up.
Oh, he scattered that one. Boom! And a big boot. It is beyond electric in here. This energy is at another level. Reversal from Bron. Burst into a powerbomb. So much for that attempt. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Boom! Beating down with a shovel. Straight pummeling them with it. Smack with the shovel.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Lands face first.
Pin of the champ. This could be over.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade.
What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Is anyone surprised?
Wait a second.
He just knocked Heyman out cold.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
What's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone as the most dangerous man in WWE. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. After everything you've done, I thought you would have stooped even lower and sided with Heyman. You two seem meant for each other.
I am the WWE champion, and I accomplished that all by myself. I didn't need that pathetic, blubbering leech, Paul Heyman.
At least we can agree on that last part. In any event, now it's time to prove you can stand on your own by defending your championship.
I will dominate whoever you put in my way. So what do you got?
This is a dream championship match. Can we make it happen?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Okay, Wade, help me out with this. L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
A man who walks the walk and definitely talks the talk. This guy. Carrying the belt like it was made for him. The archetype.
This isn't the same archetype we saw 2 years ago. The fan favorite has evolved into something we never saw coming.
Because he did not come back to chase gold. He came back to own it. And that is exactly what he's done.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight! And his opponent from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 228 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion,
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
And here we go, and the combatants are facing off for the title of WWE Undisputed Champion.
One of the most historic championships in WWE. I know that either of these competitors will be more than happy to continue that long history.
Some quick thinking from him right there.
This is going to be nasty. Kick right to the gut. And another. And into the corner he goes. Scoop slam sets things up. Big leg drop.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Oh, God, what a shot to the face. Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
LA has run into a roadblock.
Knight realizing there that he's not the only one who can get up close and physical in this matchup.
He's just got to work through it. Can't stop throwing down now.
Stiff shot.
Oh, right in the gut. Oh, ouch.
Oh, nasty kick to the face.
wicked. That big boot. Oh, man.
An impressive amount of offense against him here.
It's crucial for him to retaliate now.
Dominator! Target is set on LA. He's in peril. Looking for the back suplex. Don't check your face after that one.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
No, he beats the count.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion, and it's keeping them alive here.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this.
Targets in the midsection.
Oh, my goodness. And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
Knight's having trouble assessing the situation.
Caught in a bad spot.
Zeroing in on the throat.
And he counters. Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
He's running on fumes here. Looks like a dead man walking.
Letting the competition know what he thinks of him. You gotta love it.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
And LA Knight is firing up the crowd here.
We better start moving quick.
Yeah, I got a feeling our announce desk isn't going to be long for this world.
We can see a count out here.
Returns to the ring, beating the count. He's gearing up for something. Oh, reverse STO.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
That needs to figure things out.
This could be it.
Boom lies in the spine with the knees, man.
The cover. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, the Monster.
The champion delivered. Another night to leave the arena on top of the men's division. Every defense he survives makes that comeback feel more permanent.
He took the long way to get here, so no surprise he wants to enjoy the ride.
I feel like we can make this title defense work, no?
I have no interest in defending my championship against them. That's not what I had in mind for my next title defense. What else do you have?
Well, you did it. You really did it.
Obviously. I was born to be champion. Just took a minute to fix everyone else's mistakes.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Heyman. You stood at the crossroads, power right there for the taking, and you chose you. It was bold. It was inspiring. It was probably stupid. But what can you do? It's not like this is a video game where you can restart, make different choices, zig where you should have zagged.
Right.
Unless it is. I mean, come on. What if this whole thing's a simulation? What if I'm just pixels and code? There could be someone out there holding a controller thinking, Xavier Woods, you handsome bastard. Get to the point.
I know the feeling.
I'm just saying, if this was a video game, then you could go back. Maybe you and Hector would be best friends right now. Maybe you'd open a restaurant together after you both retired. You could decorate the walls with photos chronicling your adventures in and out of the ring.
Do you think I'd ever open a restaurant with that parasite?
You never know. But if this was a game, you could find out. If it was, this is exactly where a little choice would appear, asking you if you wanted to give up your title and play through things again, or stay here and hang with Adam Pearce for a while, defending that championship.
I just got this title. Now you want me to give it up and try to earn it all over again?
Okay, well, since apparently I can trigger menus now, I guess I'll just hang here awkwardly, waiting for you to get bored and come back.
I'm gonna win GM of the Year for this one.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
To see who's next. This is intensity incarnate. Goldberg wasn't built to impress, he was built to smash the competition.
His intensity is simply unmatched in and out of the ring. With how hard and fast he attacks, Goldberg is an absolute battering ram, Cole.
Goldberg has decimated some of the biggest superstars in history. I'm sure he's looking at another name to that list tonight. Not going to be any question about who's champ after this. And this match has all the potential in the world to be something special. The Undisputed Championship being defended here. The WWE Universe has been buzzing about this match, and now, here, and hold on a second, a nice, ooh, never mind. Guess that show of sportsmanship was just that, a show.
Arguably, that's always the case. This was just one of those moments where the veil was immediately lifted, and I, for one, appreciate it.
He saw that one coming, connecting with a punch.
Elusiveness from Goldberg.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Momentum entirely against Goldberg here.
Goldberg is being completely neutralized. Oof! Ducks out of harm's way.
Oh, yeah!
the corner now.
Uh-oh. Lifting it. Going corner to corner.
And they're not finished yet. Spine first again.
That's the kind of power that can shift the balance in this title match.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Elbow right to the back of the neck. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. Oh, jeez. Nasty kick in the face. Tossed around like a rag doll.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
Picked up and being carried around now. Powerful takedown.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
Look at this assault.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
One step ahead there.
Goldberg evades the attack.
Unloads with the boot. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are gonna get.
Face first. Not a good way to land, dog.
This could be it.
Trying to break the back there, man.
This is a champion in action.
Shoulder up before three.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself.
Suplex lands. Quick counter there.
Goldberg fights that off. He's able to counter Goldberg.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
What's he got in mind here?
Into a spine buster, crippling. Pin, title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
The champion with a quick shoulder up.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here. Staggering to his feet, he barely even knows where he is right now.
Manages to reverse it. This could be it. Coming from behind. Backstabber.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
The champion returns. Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE champion, the Monster.
The undisputed WWE Championship will not be changing hands tonight.
The champion looks unstoppable.
And that's what happens when you know what it takes to get back here. You're not going to let that title go easily.